overwhelming success of the Bright Walls Mural Festival, the community has been wondering what's next. Well, here to tell us from Jacque's Young Professionals, we have Jacque Austin and Greg Stevenson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jacque. Good morning, Greg.
So JYP created Bright Walls, and it was awesome, but all good things come to an end, as did that.
As did that, yeah. That was designed to be a short-term project, and we followed it through.
But I love it didn't come to an end because it's here.
Yes, right. We get to see the murals every day, and I love walking around downtown and seeing people enjoy them, which is great. So, yeah, so now we're on to the next big thing from Jacque's Young Professionals, which is why we're here today.
Do tell.
Do tell. I know you guys have been asking every time I come on, what's next, what's next, what's next? Now we get to tell you. So we've actually come up with a new festival. It's called Emerging Technology and Art, or ETA, which is much easier to say. And so what we're doing is, this year is going to be a one-day preview festival. So we're going to kind of give you a taste of what our true vision is.
Okay.
And then next year in 2024, it will be full-blown, who knows how many days festival. It keeps growing a little bit.
Explain that type of art. What is that?
So I'll let Greg do that.
Yeah, so I think there's a great connection back to Bright Walls because that started out as a public mural festival, and we really focused on bringing those walls to life. And there were a lot of other concepts and a lot of other cities that we got inspiration from, and one of those was actually projection mapping. So imagine a mural that is animated through a projector. And we had that idea, we had other ideas that came to life for Bright Walls, but just did not quite fit in the scope. So we had some of these remaining. We started getting more inspiration around technology-themed installations, looking for new ways of engaging more manufacturing technology parts of the community. And that all started coming together earlier this year. So when we think about emerging technology and art, the concept is a media arts festival. It's kind of the broad term. And we like to say anywhere you see technology intersecting art. And so we've got technology-themed installations, interactive exhibits, lighting, sculptures. We're gonna leverage different types of technology, like 3D printing has become an art form, CNC machining, all these different types of manufacturing or technology-based business lines or things are also art. And we've really uncovered this whole new emerging trend in art and technology. And we've met our friend Matt Rosinski, who is also part of the vision of this, and he's really brought to life what he's familiar with. And we're excited to have all this coming together.
I think this slide you guys brought might help people understand a little bit.
We really need the visuals. So like what we're looking at doing is taking some of these alleys that we have downtown and making them immersive. So you could walk through this alley and become part of the art piece. So we'll be using a lot of lights, maybe some laser shows, some things like that, but also looking at different ways to interact with it. So there's some interactive light shows where you actually touch something and it changes the way the light reacts to it. So those are kind of some of the things that I'm super excited about. Greg mentioned the 3D printing. That was one that we hadn't even thought about that, but an artist brought his work to us. And now that's like the one example we've been using.
That's downtown.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So we're talking to this artist about not only just bringing the piece that he creates out to us, but also bringing out his printer and doing on-site 3D printing. So when you're walking around the festival site, you'll be able to see art in action. You're going to be able to immerse yourself right in this.
That's beautiful.
This is a really fun one that we're super excited about. Is basically just changing all of the lights in downtown to being colorful.
You're going to keep it like that, though?
Well, we'll see how long the city lasts.
We're still through the permitting process, some of those ideas,
Yeah, we have had a couple of teams going, do we have to take it down? We'll see. So, but we've been talking to artists about different types of work. And then, in addition to just the art, we're going to have a full festival going on as well. So we're talking to musicians that have a technology base or have a technology aspect. This is an example of the projection mapping that Greg was talking about. We think it'd be really cool to map the Masonic Temple and just light it up and see how cool it could be. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
We were at Disney World.
Don't tell people that.
They use a lot of. It's
They
amazing.
sure do.
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know how
it's
they do it.
absurd,
Yeah.
really, what they do. But this is the stuff you guys are showing. That's cool.
It is cool.
Very
yeah,
cool.
we're very excited about it, and the more we get into it, the more options there are out there. When we first started it, we're like, lights, let's talk about lights and how can we use lights? And now we're like, okay, well, but then we can also look at sculptures. This is an example of the interactive lighting, so as you touch it, it changes.
And it's happening. This is actually happening now at Jackson School of the Arts.
No,
right?
it's not. We're going to be using School of the Arts as one of our locations.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're kind of showing here how we could put this in this space.
Do we have any local artists or Michigan artists
Yeah.
in this space?
Yeah, we're still working on who the actual artists are.
Yeah.
We're signing people up right
Cool.
now. But we've already, Matt Rosinski, I don't know if you guys know him or not, he is on our team. He's one of the leads on our team, and he's been invaluable in getting us into the art side of things.
He's very talented.
And he
is
will
that.
definitely be on the roster. We keep saying, okay, well, Matt can do that. Oh,
Yeah.
Matt can do that.
Yeah, this is going to be cool.
Yeah, we're
so
excited
I
about
love
it.
I love the idea of the one day to get people
Exactly.
going.
Yep.
What day?
October 14th this
we have
year.
plenty of time to
yeah,
plan.
Yeah, we've got a few months. We are looking for sponsorships right now. So
Okay.
anybody out there want to sponsor, come on, let us know. And
Well-
then we have our artist application open online as well.
So what all will be happening? Well, because with Bright Wells, we've had food trucks, we've had concerts.
Yeah. So we will actually have a lot of similar themes. So we, of course, have the art installation, the artists. We are going to have a full entertainment schedule, so multiple stages. Again this year, we're really excited. One of the stages will be focused on visual performances, which is another thing that we've learned quite a bit about through Matt. So those musicians will have an LED backdrop and a lot more interaction for the audience. We'll have a second stage that'll focus on the audio side. In addition to that, of course, local food trucks will be taking advantage of the downtown social district, which we're very excited to have again this year. And another huge component that we did a lot in Bright Walls, but we want to expand on, is the education. So sharing, students of all ages, but we want to really partner with, the local high schools, of course, the colleges, manufacturing. There's a lot of great organizations that are already providing a lot of hands-on opportunities for students, and we want to bring that into this festival more. And I think it's, we're still at that stage where there's a lot of excitement, a lot of ideas. So the preview event will help us kind of narrow it a bit.
I think he's inspired a lot of young emerging artists during Bright Walls who watch all the kids from, kindergartners to high school walking around. So.
Yeah. And I think what we're hoping to do here is show how Jackson, which is very much a manufacturing community, has this art this new art coming in and how those can merge together. So that's what we want to do.
Well, there it is, the next big thing from Jackson Young Professionals.
Sign me up.
We'll have a lot more about it as we lead up to October right here on JTV. In the meantime, though, visit their website. They are still seeking help for this year's festival and ongoing years. Very exciting. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Good to see you both again.
Never a dull moment with Jackson Young Professionals, Jacque Austin, and Greg Stevenson. More of the morning show after this.